Post-fight at UFC 143 alongside Carlos Condit. And Carlos, congratulations on winning the big fight. How does it feel to be holding that belt?
It's pretty crazy, man. Honestly, I need a little bit of time to process it and let it sink in. But I'm a happy man tonight.
Why do you think you deserve to win this fight? It's a little controversial, of course.
I punched Nick Diaz in the face and hit him with harder shots, and was able to take him out of his game. I won the fight.
Were you 100% confident that they would score it for you when the fight was completed?
Yes.
Yeah. No doubts.
Nope.
Which rounds do you think you won decisively?
I felt I won the first 4 decisively. If I lost that last one, it was because it took me down and had my back for a little while towards the end.
It seemed like your confidence grew as the fight went on. Was that the case?
Yeah, absolutely. I kind of laid the groundwork in those first rounds. Hitting him with leg kicks, slowing him down, taking his mobility away from him, which is a huge part of Diaz's game, walking guys down and trapping him up against the cage. So basically, by taking that aspect of his game away, I was able to open up a lot more.
What was he saying to you during the fight?
He was telling me to fight a couple times. He told me my nose was bleeding, asked me why my nose was bleeding, and I don't know. My nose was bleeding before I even went out there. I had I don't know.
Picking it too much, right?
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, I actually had a cold.
There was some talk that you were actually sick this week. Is that true?
Yeah, I've been under the weather for the last 2 weeks. The week before I came out to Vegas, I was pretty sick. I've had a chest cold, and all this week I've been hacking stuff up, and but I've been sick. I had a cold. I'm not going to let that deter me from doing what I came out here to do.
Okay, 2 last quick questions. One, did he hurt you seriously at any point in the fight?
No.
And number 2, if George does come back in November or maybe even later, would you like to fight between now and then, get another fight in?
Probably not. That's something I would have to discuss with my coaches and my management team, but most likely we would wait for George.
All right, thank you very much, Carlos. I'm sure you're going to hide from the cameras now, right? Enough of these cameras.
All right, Ariel, take it easy, man.
All right, congrats.